Alright, cool. We're live. Let's fucking share this thing. I shall wait for you all in the YouTube chat. Function check, function check. Alright, cool. Gotta make sure I watch the Discord and the YouTube chat. Let's get this started. We shall preface with, this is the old ETU. Missing the forward diodes and the capacitor. And one of the MOSFETs actually moved. You can see how this one is crooked. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get to focus. Yeah, you can see it's not straight. Anyway, this is installed. The only thing that has changed from the previous endurance test is this is no longer XT60 because I didn't feel like soldering on another connector. So I'm using mini Tamiya Tadines 2XT60. This is the same battery. It is still fully, well, it's not still fully charged. I charged it up again. Let's get my voltage checker just to make sure. 12.5 volts, just like last time. All right. All right, that's the sound. Let's do a check. All right, cool. Now, unlike last time, I would like to demonstrate that this does have some form of thermal protection. On my last ETU, when I was, just fucking around in my backyard, I would try and spam it a little bit like a speed softener, and it would actually stop me. So I'm going to try and replicate that now. Oh, you know what? I haven't adjusted the trigger yet. That's why. Because taking this gearbox in and out of the receiver, I have to adjust the max trigger. There we go. All right, now let's get it hot enough that it will protect itself. Oh, what's going on? Loosen it up a bit. This is the stock spring in there, by the way, again. Just like last time. It does suck that this does not have a removable trigger guard, which makes adjusting this a bit of a pain. Where the fuck are my pliers? Oh, all right, I like that. All right, now, bam. What am I missing? I might have went too far. What the fuck? All right. I guess it's not letting me shoot it fast enough to get it hot, so we're just going to send it. Oh, there she goes. Smoke's coming out. Oh, it's properly dead this time. Fucked. Oh, God, this is fucking hot. Oh. Battery's fine. Yeah, there's smoke coming out of it again. Alright. Unlike last time, I'm going to stay in this stream and disassemble it now. Damn that. Ugh. Alright. Everything's gonna be fucking hot. Ugh. Oh! Look at same failure. The dials are falling out of it. I can hear them rattling around in there. Whatever. We'll find more. Oh, I hit the camera. Sorry. Uh, 22 TP. Well, 22 TPA and 14 to 1. My 416 does about 40 something amps. These are fine. Oh, okay, that's warm. Yeah, 48 would be fine. There goes one of the screws. Yeah, they can't be good for the magnets, but whatever. It didn't get, like, the wires, I don't think they got that hot with the XT60. Probably was a fault of this, the added resistance, but the failure in here, that's not what caused it. Oh, you know what? The heat shrink on these motor connectors, they got too hot. These were in perfect condition before I installed them, and you can see it's peeling back a little bit now. Yeah, this one peeled back a little bit too. Now I have to move the trigger again. Oh, what did I do with that tool? Did I drop it? This body pin will sometimes catch in the hole when I'm trying to remove it. You just have to fuck with it. Alright, now I have to adjust the trigger. I need to find that bit. There you are. Let's see if I can catch all the parts. I don't know where these ones came from. Just a little collection of ETU parts. Yes, I am using a 12-inch long screwdriver. It's just what I had next to me. Motor's still hot. The gearbox around here is a little bit warm. Does dry firing hurt a gearbox? No. I mean, dry firing this gearbox, yeah, sure. Yeah. Where is this one? I want to move that back first. So my shim job doesn't go fucking flying. Alright. Max trigger likes to stick in the shell. No shims on that. Let's see. Oh. Let's get that out of there. It is the exact same failure as last time. Here's another diode. There's another one. The capacitor. So we have all three missing diodes accounted for. One of them is still attached, but it melted and slid to the side. And then the capacitor is also still attached, but it did move. Once I get these gears out, I have all the shims. Shims are out. let's take a look. See that? How do I get that in view? Yeah, there you go. So, if you guys remember my pictures, this diode is supposed to be going straight up and down with these two solder contacts, not fucking melted and hanging down at an angle. This capacitor actually is supposed to sit in the middle, but the solder in here reattached to this point. Where's my destroyed one? Here's the first one and the second one. And I guess I can just take it out now. Oh, iPod, you had a question about how it does cycle completion. It uses a cutoff lever. This is just me, being a junior tech, but cutoff lever, and there's a little, I'm assuming is a Hall effect sensor right here. This little half dome device, the cutoff lever will swing past it, and I think that's what activates it. Or at least that's just what tells the board to go in semi. Because actually, before I did any of this, I assembled the gearbox without this, and it just went full auto in every position. Okay. I got a flashlight. Because I know this camera does a really good job when I get close to it. Come on. Y'all want to take a screen cap of that for me if it fucking decides to focus again? Come on. Cooperate with me, you bitch. Whatever. We'll just settle with that. So yeah, ETU number 2 and then ETU number 1. It's the exact same failure. Oh, you know what? Let's check the MOSFETs. Yep. Oh, they both moved. So what I'm trying to do at this point describe is the MOSFETs, these two little black rectangles, they are supposed to be the top, like the actual MOSFET is supposed to be parallel with the top of this PCB. There's actually little white lines that you can see on my M-Gear pictures from the teardown, and these are now covering them. So not only did the diodes and the capacitor move, but the MOSFETs also moved. I would really, really like to get this in shot because this one's actually a worse fuck up than the first one. Flashlight. Rotate. You can see how they're not straight. So the heat in the MOSFETs will desolder them and move them, and then the diodes also desolder and move and or fall off. Every other component of the board is still fine. All the solder points are fine. That capacitor doesn't look good, but yes, the ETU does get hot enough that it does its own soldering. I really would like to get a better picture of both, so I can put it on Reddit. All right. Let's get a screen cap of that, and then I'll try to get let's get a screen cap of the moved MOSFETs after that. All right, cool. Now, maybe if I move these a little bit closer. I just want them to focus. Come on, it looks like shit. That's about as good as I'm going to get them. Unless I hold it really close. Come on, you can focus on my hand. Oh, come on, you're so close. This is frustrating as fuck. Actually, here, no. Change the plan. Flawless. Yeah, you see that white line? This is this my first one? Yeah, this is my ATU. You can see on if it was in focus. Okay, yeah, on your screen caps, you can see on the right side how that white line is parallel with the top of the MOSFET and the left one is rotated. That's what I'm talking about. And then on the second ETU, both of them moved. Yeah, I get that. You see both of them are not parallel. Focus. You insufferable cunt. All right, cool. You got it. Anything else? Well, what do you want? I shaved yesterday. Is that what you want? Shaved. I hope your math teacher is a little bit more than 24. Now I can put my Titan back in. Oh my god, there you are. Alright, I guess that's all for this live stream. I can go and cut out the part of it dying again. And that'll be it. One of you fucks are going to make an emoji out of that, aren't you? All right. That will be all for today.